llegar a ser. Llegar a ser. What does this mean? This means to become. But we're talking about, when you want to become someone famous, or when you want to become some professional person. Let's say we're talking about being a nurse, or being a doctor, or being an actor, being a professional career, a career in general. So you can use this for that situation. But other than that, you can be talking about situations as well. But I'll show you some examples about this phrase in particular. Of course, we're talking about it. And so you know how to use this phrase in Spanish. Okay. The first example is, quiero llegar a ser un cantante famoso. Quiero llegar a ser un cantante famoso. This means I want to become a famous singer. Okay, very easy, not a complicated example. Essentially, you're talking about your dreams, right? What do you want to do if you do certain thing, or if you start working towards something? What do you want to? How do you see yourself, or what would you be doing in a period of time, right? When that time passes. In this situation, this person wants to become a famous singer. Let's break this down. Yo quiero, I don't need yo, I need quiero. That means I want. Llegar a ser. Quiero, if you add more to quiero, right? That's fine. You can have a verb, this phrase that has a verb. And in general, verbs after quiero work really well. But the verb needs to be in the infinitive form. Quiero comer, I want to eat. Quiero hablar, I want to speak. Quiero caminar, I want to walk, okay? So quiero llegar a ser means I want to become a cantante. Cantante means singer. Famoso, famous. Remember, usually in Spanish, you have the noun first, in this case, singer, cantante, and then the adjective, famoso. Okay, in English, it's the other way around. You have adjective and noun, famous singer. In Spanish, it's the other way around, cantante, famoso. Okay? Quiero llegar a ser un cantante famoso. I want to become a famous singer. I'm using un because we're saying cantante, and cantante is a masculine noun. Okay, well, it depends. I think it doesn't have a gender. Yeah, because you can say la cantante, the singer, feminine, la cantante, female singer, la cantante, or el cantante, the singer, masculine. Okay, or if you're referring to a male singer. So cantante doesn't have a gender. So you can say una, un, el, la. Okay, so that works fine. But if you're talking about a masculine male singer, then you need, masculine nouns. I mean, adjectives, sorry. Famoso. Famoso is masculine. Famosa is feminine. Okay, so you can say la cantante famosa, and even you can say una cantante famosa. That's feminine. That's feminine, okay? And that works. You don't have to change cantante. But you're referring to, you're having a feminine singer, okay? Or female singer. Now, if you can also have masculine cantante, but you just need to pay attention to the articles and also the adjectives. Okay? Excellent. So, yeah, llegar a ser is right here. And it means become. Excellent. Now let's look at the next example. Next example. And it's going to be the last one as well. Okay. El Internet llegó a ser parte importante de nosotros. El Internet llegó a ser parte importante de nosotros. So this means the internet became an important part of us. Now we're not talking about some, I don't know, I want to become the most famous singer. We're not talking, or a famous singer in general. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a situation where internet became a very important part of us, which is true. It is true. It is true. You can use llegar a ser when talking about those kinds of things, you know. El Internet, same spelling, a different pronunciation, slightly different pronunciation. The Internet, el Internet, yeah, it's different. The pronunciation is different. Llegó a ser. So we conjugated llegar. So remember that you need to know the conjugation of llegar if you want to use this phrase. Llegar has an irregular conjugation, so you need to know how to conjugate this verb specifically. So you pretty much have to memorize how to conjugate this verb because irregular verbs have their own conjugation. They do what they want. They don't follow rules. Excellent. So, el Internet llegó a ser, the Internet became parte. Parte means part. Okay, part. You can say una parte. In this situation, it works without una, but you can say llegó a ser una parte. So let's add it just to have a more literal translation, but it can work without una. Okay? Una parte, an part. Importante is the adjective. It's an adjective and it means important. Very similar to the Spanish one. You just need to add the letter E at the end. Importante, important. De, of, nosotros. Nosotros means we and also us when you use it when you use it at the end of a sentence. Okay. El Internet llegó a ser una parte importante de nosotros. The Internet became an important part of us. And yep, it is. Otherwise, we would not be having this stream. Thanks to the Internet, we can do this. So I'm glad that we have Internet. Excellent. Remember, llegar a ser means to become. Okay? Especially if you're talking about what you want to become, what you want to do in the future, about your dreams. and we could be talking about professions and whatnot. Also, when you want to say that something became something important or something, you can change that part, became something good, something bad, something necessary, something important, something useless. So it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to say, but just remember that llegar a ser means to become. Excellent. Excellent.